Welcome back everyone, this is Mark Brunet with QBrush.com, and in this chapter we're going to be looking at how to paint the different facial features. So the nose, mouth, and eyes. We're going to approach it the same way as we did with the head at the very beginning of this lesson. So we're going to be using super simple shapes, the simplest form of each of the facial features, and then we're going to be sort of painting over it lightly, just to make them all work together and see what we can get that way. And this is really the way that it should be approached. Whenever you paint something that's as complicated as like a nose or lips or eyes, you really want to make sure that you understand how it's actually built, and then this makes it a lot easier to actually shade properly depending on the different light setup that you use. So we're going to start with the nose here, and I know what you're thinking. Stop it right now. This is actually the base of a nose. So you have the three balls at the bottom, so the center one and the two nostrils, and then this cylinder is for the bridge of the nose, as you can see here. Going over it really quickly, barely touching it really, and you get this nose shape here that's lit properly. So this is really how I look at noses when whenever I paint them and sort of light them up in different scenes, depending on whatever it is that I'm working on. In this case, lit from the top, very simple. Like I said, 3 spheres, 1 cylinder, and then you sort of arrange them that way, paint over it a little bit, and then you get something like that. So here we have the lips, as you can probably guess. Again, very simple, like 2 cylinders that are stretched a little bit, and if you paint over them a little bit, just a touch, to sort of sculpt the cylinders a little bit more, you get something like that, which already looks like like lips. And it goes to show that all of these facial features are actually very simple when you look at it that way. And the next time you're about to paint lips, for example, just think of 2 cylinders, and suddenly it's a lot easier to understand how the light's going to sort of affect the surface and how to sort of interpret your light setup onto your character. The next one is going to be the eyes. So this is a very simple and quick chapter because it's actually fairly simple. So again, like the eyes, we're going to start with a sphere, and then on top of the sphere we're going to draw the eye itself. So again, using the same shades, super simple. And then you can actually even add the back of it, and that would be like the eye socket on which the eye is sort of resting. And then of course you can go over that and sort of blend the eyes, the eyelids with the background a little bit more. Right now it's really sharp. There's no blend at all, but you get the idea. Like looking at this, makes it really simple to actually imagine a different light setup. So this is kind of, like I said, this is kind of how I approach painting all of the features, and I try to do that not only for the features but for pretty much everything whenever I paint. So it's a lot harder for your brain to understand complex shapes and particular light setups and different angles. It's a lot easier to try to simplify everything and then light that up and then sort of add details afterwards. Yep, this is it for this chapter. So in the next one we're going to be painting the hair and adding in the hand.